Clear Channel launches 1990s hits. Totally 93.9 in Miami. What kind of heck of a name is that called? Totally 93.9? It just doesn't sound like a complete sentence. So it goes from hot AC to whatever their idea of 90s is. The station will feature two 90-minute block commercial-free 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Under Clear Channel Miami programming Rob Miller. So Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, Jennifer Lopez, NSYNC, Mariah Carey, Ricky Martin, and Destiny's Child. Nothing alternative. No modern adult contemporary. Just all poppy stuff. Yeah, it's not as bad as auto-tune, but they're not really digging deep with their playlist. So what you need to do when you play 90s, if you are going to be a 90s station, you can't just cater to just the women population. You need to cater also to the male population. Men like the alternative and don't like all the auto-tune and the poppy stuff. A lot of us, even some girls, probably rather hear some there's actually a band called Garbage. Maybe hear if they added in some lower version of 20, they could add Evanescence or put Jewel or Natalie Merchant. We need to add artists like Bare Naked Ladies or Wallflowers or Matchbox 20 or Goo Dolls. I don't see any of those artists mentioned in this library, which is kind of bad that people seem to think all we care about is boy bands and poppy stuff. 90s was my favorite decade. I grew up in the 90s, and I listened to all kinds of stuff. I didn't just listen to pop and dance. I listened to stations like Mix 94.7, Magic 95.5. I'm an adult contemporary aficionado, and all this pop stuff is gotta be jettisoned sometimes, and we need to put more adult contemporary and rock songs back on the airwaves, because not everyone listens to pop, not everyone listens to auto-tune. People listen to different things. I heard somewhere that people say, oh, women listen to radio more than men. That can't be true, because I'm a male and I listen to radio religiously. I don't listen to religious stations, but I'm pretty much in love with the radio, and I'm a straight white male. So basically, it's called barking up the wrong tree. And a lot of the people that own radio stations, they're men too. So you can't just be poppy all the time. You need to add some diversity. Variety is the key to success, and you can't just be one thing. You need to broaden your horizons. All I see on the first hour songs playlist is just all hip hop and bubblegum pop stuff. There's no rock included in this list at all. That's unfortunate. In any case, I love the 1990s. I grew up in the 1990s, and there were a lot of different radio stations. Not everyone played the same song. Everyone had a different playlist. Everyone was creative. The jingles were fun. There was actually a personality to all the DJs. Not a lot of things, at least, were syndicated. A lot of DJs were local. You actually had a relationship with your radio back in the 90s. At least I did. There is no connection with radio anymore, because everything is all syndicated. Everything's all auto-tune. You only get a choice of 3 formats: auto-tune, country, or Christian. And if you're below the dial, you get NPR or classical and more Christian and religious stations. All other good formats, unique formats, have been jettisoned in this world. And we need to bring those formats back, because they have a place on the dial as well. So in any case, yes, give Totally 93.9 a chance, but I tried it and I just saw what they were doing. Yeah, it's kind of too much ideology for my case. Talk to you guys later. I'm Robert from Highman ZXC. I'm glad at least there is some 90s on the airways, but they need to work on their issues. Bye.